Okay? And who are the have-nots?
Everyone else.
Everyone else, including
Germany and Japan.
including Japan. Now, did Japan want to be a part of the have-nots?
No.
No. So what's one way for them to get out of being the have-nots? Who'd have to join first? The Axis powers, right? They had to join with Germany and Italy to ensure that they had an alliance now to end up winning the war. If that alliance won the war, they would become the haves and get out of it now, because the whole world would now be divided into those three spheres of influence. So that was their way of getting out of the have-nots. All right, what's another reason from the information we can pull?
The League of Nations.
So U.S. not joining the League?
Correct.
How did Japan feel about that? Resentment, right? Shock. Okay, so that's important. And then what else? Who's the only... Go ahead, Calvin.
Well, I think like seeing Germany, because Germany was pretty small, like at the time, and seeing them like being able to take over all of Europe, absolutely.
So signing the defense pact?
Was also like made them think that they could do it, because Germany could do it.
Right. So aligning themselves with Germany, you think? Okay. Now, this defense pact, what was their main goal again? Obviously to conquer the world, but who was that main power that could really stand in their way, that hasn't joined the war yet? The United States, right? What they want to do that Roosevelt was really afraid of? Right? To fight U.S. on two fronts. In the Pacific, against Japan, and Europe, against Germany. Okay? And they made that happen by attacking the United States at Pearl Harbor. Okay, now, what were they doing during this time in Southeast Asia? Conquering all of it, right? In response to that, did the United States feel that was a good idea? Especially with them signing the defense pact now. So what did the United States do? They took something away from Japan.
Oil.
Okay? How much oil?
90%.
Okay, 80 to 90% of the oil came from the United States. Okay, now if 80 to 90% of the oil you're importing comes from a country and they completely stop it, what happens to your military and your country? It could easily fall, right? And so they need to find another way to get this 80-90% of oil back. And the only place that can happen is in the southern portion of Southeast Asia. But who's the only country that could stand in their way?
China.
China's already conquered. They dominated China. Who's the only country with the naval power that could stand in their way?
U.S.
Look at this map, right? Hawaii's right here.
Oh.
Indonesia, which is what we're going to talk about, is like right here. So what's country's closest? United States. Now, is Pearl Harbor the only naval base we have?
No.
We have islands in the Pacific. We have military bases in the Philippines as well. Remember, Pearl Harbor, it wasn't the only island they attacked. They also attacked the Philippines and Guam as well. But the main impact was at Pearl Harbor, because that's where our biggest naval fleet was. Okay? So again, stopping them from conquering all of Southeast Asia was a major fear of Japan. That's one reason why they attacked Pearl Harbor. We're going to detail on that right now. Okay? So, I'm going to give you just a few of these. You guys share it, and we're going to do this one together.